Hi, this is Naime. This is the demo of assignment 1, and for this assignment I created a database with the field of SID, S name, gender, physics, chemistry, and math that save the name of the students with genders, and three mark for physics, chemistry, and math course. And this is this database. When I run this application in the index page, you can see the table that display the record of the database, and also a user can add a new student and can select the course and display the average. Let's run the project, and let's first insert a new student. And you can see when we put the add button, the new students add to the table and also add to the database. And here we can see in the database also add new students with name of Sophia, and we can choose the course and for selecting the average, and this is the average. And if we choose another course, you can see the average. Let's see the JSP codes. This is the JSP code. This is the index JSP that get that is my form for getting the data from the user, and it's showing the table format, and in action it's connected to add a student JSP, and let's go to another JSP page, and this is the add a student JSP page that get the data from the user and save it into another element, and for getting the data, and then connect here user can interact with the web service and pass the parameters to the web service. In this JSP page, also connect to web service and pass the average to web service, and according to the selected course, display the suitable message in the screen. This is the student model class that include ID, SID, S name, gender, physics, chemistry, and mathematics, and getter and setter methods. In this Java class, we have three methods. add a student, average, and display. Add a student is contain insert SQL command that insert the data that gets from the user, and in average also connect to the database. When the user from the combo box select a course, pass the we in the form we set the value 1 for physics, 2 for chemistry, and 3 for mathematics, and when the code is equal to one of these, the server select the average from the selected course that in the combo box. And in display all students method, we create a new instance from our student model, then put it in the array list, then connect to database and get the data from database and add to our array list, and then display it. This is our web service. That in this web service we create new our model, and then display in table format, and we create the XML using this code, and here we create root element with the name of students. Then we create another element which append to the root element that get the timestamp, and then append to the root. Then create another element that which append to the root element with the name of a student. Then create ID, name, gender, physics, chemistry, and mathematics element that append to the student element, and then save to the XML file. The second method is add a student that get the data from the database, and then create the root element with the name of new student, then append timestamp to the root element, and then another element, a student, to the root element again, and then ID, name, gender, physics, chemistry, and mathematics elements that which append to the student element. Then we save this data to an XML file in this address. And this is the third method, average. And here also we create a root element which with name of course, timestamp, code, and average, and then save it to the XML file. And let's see the XML files. This is the display all XML file with the root element of students, then action timestamp which is append to root element also, and then a student which is append to root element, then ID, name, gender, and the name of courses, which is append to a student element, and you can see here. And this is the add a student XML file with the root element of new student, action timestamp, and a student, which is append to a root element, and ID, name, gender, physics, and the name of courses, which is append to a student element. And this is the XML file for average, which is has course element, code, action stamps, and average, which is append to code element. And 2 is for the course of chemistry.